I don't know if he needs an apology. He needs Zelenskyy to recognize the position that he's in.
Which to you is what?
We're their patron. We're their best hope for the killing to stop and for them to emerge from this sovereign and prosperous. And we're also their best hope as a business partner. I mean, all Zelenskyy had to do today was put on a tie, show up, smile, say thank you, sign the papers, and have lunch.
Thanks.
That's it. And he couldn't do that. And this followed 10 days of being difficult in private and now 1 day of being stupid in public.
But on one point,
this did not have to go down this way.
Okay.
And however you feel about why it started, why it's going on, who's right and who's wrong, we can help them in this and come out okay on the other side, and he's making it hard.
Now, first of all,
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I actually agree with Scott.
Wow.
And everything that he said was basically right.
Wow.
I know, I'm going to get killed on social media for admitting that, but so be it.
Follow through on something, and he is not.
Yeah,
so that was his
well, I have a short answer on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the short answer is the Trump administration believes that if Ukraine goes into business with the United States, that in and of itself is a security guarantee. If your interests become our interests, we're going to be interested in making sure our interests are secure. So it would have been wise for him to understand the economic deal, the mineral deal, is a security guarantee in and of itself. And he lost sight of that today in the argument premeditated.
I don't know.
I think Zelenskyy misplayed it in the room, and you can and we could disagree about J.D. Vance's position on it or agree on it, but either way, Zelenskyy certainly had been briefed on what the right way to handle this was, and all he had to do was walk in there and say, thank you, I'm really grateful to be here. We want to be partners with the United States. We're grateful for your leadership. Where's the papers, and what are we having for lunch? That's all he had to do. And look, the posturing doesn't have to occur now. If he is serious about wanting peace and ending this war, you don't have to keep posturing as a tough guy. Everybody knows you're tough, all right? The Ukrainians are tough. They're brave. They're fighting a much larger country. Everybody knows. The question for Zelenskyy is, can you take off the military uniform and put on the uniform of diplomacy? He failed the test today.
To be honest with you, that is the most logical way to look at it. You're a small country trying to fight a world power.
Yeah. Like the largest landmass, one of the biggest militaries. It's interesting that that girl was trying to argue against them. I don't understand why everyone's arguing in favor of Ukraine so hard.
No, it's been people in tears.
Because they feel like they're not going to have no freedom. That's what everybody, that's the
So
message.
But they were literally free before this whole debacle.
That's what everybody, some people feel like.
I
Some
just
people
don't-
want them to have democracy. It's all type. I've seen all type of
I think we
arguments.
done did everything we could. Not like it's actual
Bruh.
people. It's grown men. We can't go to World War III in tears right now about this.
I just can't
If
understand
you
this
getting
shit.
tears on the internet.
Why don't you wear a suit? Why don't you wear a suit? You're the highest level in this country's office.
Music about to kill me.
Wear a suit. Just want to see if you own a suit.
No way.
He trembling.
He's faking. He's trying to get clicks, bro. Yeah, I think he trolled. He trolled. He had to be. I can make myself.
This man is fighting for his country. A sovereign nation got invaded. His people were dying.
Yeah, because of him.
And this motherfucker talks about him wearing a suit. I hate this fucking country. I've never in my life felt like I do right now.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck what he wears. This man has been respectful to every leader in the world. Everybody. And you clowns want to fucking do that shit to him when he comes over here. And then talk to him like shit and kick him out of the White House. You fucking disgraceful son of a bitches.
Wow.
So he's willing to go over there and fight?
Man, I just want to be next to Zelenskyy right now.
No way.
He's probably from over there. That's the only way I can see this, man.
Listen
I wish
to
I
how
could
he
talk to
He
sounds.
sounds
him.
like he's from
Texas,
Texas.
from over here.
He gotta be from there, bro.
Listen to his accent.
His dirty ass hat.
Forgive us.
Get a new hat, brother.
God damn, man. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I can't believe what I just witnessed in our White House.
This is insane.
Man, this is the most pussy shit I ever seen, man. What do women? He got estrogen in his body, man. No testosterone. Weenie ass boy. I hate this country. Shut your hoe ass up, man. Grown ass man. Imagine that was your man Pops.
Hold on, what Valentina
I'm gonna say you a
said?
hoe just like your daddy.
Valentina is funny, bro. I don't care what nobody say about her, bro. That's my dog.
Yeah, Valentina
Nah, I
be
fuck with
stand on
Valentina,
business.
man. She's funny. He is a bitch though. He at least 40 years old. Put the phone in his face, recorded himself crying, sniffling. I can't believe this, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. You should be sorry to yourself.
Yeah, man.
Hoe ass man.
Who needs to issue an apology tonight?
Absolutely. He should have done it already. He should have done it in the Oval Office. If you look at the totality of that meeting, 40 minutes of that meeting, dare I say it was a perfect meeting. And I'm being ironic in that a little bit. But it was positive, it was cordial, and it's on camera. It wasn't until Zelenskyy got upset with J.D. Vance when the vice president said, and he was absolutely correct, that the previous administration was more interested in vapid wordsmithing than they were in bringing an end to this conflict. They cared more about applause lines at Davos than they did in ending the war in Ukraine. And he was correct about that. Zelenskyy was upset, and quite frankly, he was testy throughout the entire meeting.
Zelenskyy was upset because he was trying to make the point, and Alexander knows a lot about this.
No, Zelenskyy was mad because he wanted to hear a president say that Russia is bad, Russia is bad. How do you negotiate?
It is nonsense. It's completely historical. This is the second administration of a president that oversaw 4 years of war between Russia and Ukraine, didn't do anything about it. Now he thinks he has this idea to bring peace. And what does he do? He bends the knee. He appeases. His goal is to appease Putin. When what he should be doing is figuring out the fact that you're right. The Biden administration didn't do enough. But Russia's on the ropes. And the way you get peace is you get Putin to negotiate. You get Putin.
So you get peace through a resolution at the United Nations. That means absolutely nothing. We demand that you withdraw.
6 administrations have tried to conduct
they try with words.
Policy of appeasement.
And Russia has been at war since the Russian Federation came into existence.
Actually, it's been in war since 4 years of Trump also, don't forget. He didn't manage
since 1991, they have been almost at war the entire time. Crimea, Chechnya, go on down the list. And it's words. But my point is America.
Guys, hold on a second.
He said Russia's on the road. You know, if we know that one country is more powerful than the smaller country, right? And the smaller country refuses to stop fighting. So you go and talk to the big dog. Hey, what's it going to take for y'all to stop this war?
We need your help.
They say, this is what it's going to take. So you go to the little dog. They said that this is what it's going to take. This is what it's going to be. No. I'm confused. Oh, y'all beat it.
No. Do we do that in Taiwan?
No.
I thought we do. We help Taiwan.
Oh, yeah, we do help Taiwan.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But
so
Taiwan, China,
they're not on no NATO.
We got army bases in Taiwan.
I know, but they help us with the chips.
Yeah,
with AI.
We have a lot of chips made in Taiwan.
So I mean, and what we're fighting for basically, what they're talking about the what is it called? They're trying to get the United States. What is it called?
Oh, they're trying to have democracy. They fight for
No. I'm talking about what Trump and them's trying to get from them.
Just minerals.
Minerals.
Yeah, minerals give at that $175 billion.
Oh, so we just want the money.
Yes, that was a part of the peace deal. Look, they said y'all gonna stop all the fighting and you're gonna sign a deal to give us this money to pay back the money we gave you. He said, first of all, to Zelenskyy, he said that money was a grant. I'm not paying it back, and y'all gonna give me what I want because we're not gonna stop fighting. Hell no.
So it's not nothing specifically we want besides the money.
We want what Trump is trying to do is to stop the war and them to pay us back.
Yes, and they're not trying.
I thought Ukraine had some type of something special over there.
Minerals.
What type of minerals?
It's like some type of thing that
for batteries.
Microchips.
Yeah, I thought
that's only over there or something like that. It's a mineral, I assume. So
vibranium.
Well, we need that, brother.
I just seen a video on X where they had Zelenskyy said, "Europe, can y'all pay 250?
250 billion? Yeah. He's not trying to stop the war. All he wants is the money and to keep fighting. Did y'all see? I see the video today where there were the army soldiers, because they said JD Vance said they ain't got no manpower. The army soldiers went and found a dude on the street and forced him to join the
Yeah, I
military.
have that too. That's insane. We have that video.
They forced him.
Yeah, they grabbed him off the street.
We pull it up right now. Matter of fact,
Like
They said you
no
come to the
draft,
military.
no
Hey,
draft.
they
Just
grabbed
grabbed
him off the street.
No,
Grab
like
him
you
off
got
the
a piece of
street.
paper.
Here it go right here. Everybody was quoting this.
It looks rough out there.
Boy, it's a second world country. Oh, he's trying to run away. No, what about his dog?
He said, "Come here."
I saw a different video actually. This ain't the one I saw.
Are you talking about the dude crying on the ground?
He was in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how you get drafted out there.
This is what liberals are voting for. This is what they're fighting for. Trump's bad for stopping this. Damn, his dog.
This inhumane. That sounds so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they packed him up, guys. He's out of there.
So hold on, you can't just be walking around in Ukraine.
Look, no.
Man, chill out.
Might
bro.
get bombed, might get recruited, might get anything out there.
They left the dog.
They left it.
They have
Left
to.
the dog.
You think they're gonna put the dog in there with him so he could just bark and shit
And-
and piss everywhere?
Here is Zelenskyy asking for the 250
This is the one I saw.
billion from Europe.
Zelenskyy tweaking, bro.
American money, good. Give us 250 billions, which are here in Europe.
Nigga, you just got 100.
Frozen Russian assets.
Gotta pay for bullets and stuff.
No answer.
He just wanted
Hey,
to
I'm gonna
defeat
keep it
Putin,
100.
bro.
I'm gonna keep it 100,000. I'm gonna keep it
They
100,000.
said he still ain't changed
Listen,
clothes.
listen. These European countries, they all talking about, oh, America wrong, America bad. All these leaders, America bending the knee. All right. Well, if y'all feel some type of way, y'all pay for it. That's a solution. Y'all go ahead, shut the fuck up, and put your money where your mouth is. Y'all pay for it, because the U.S. taxpayer, we tired, and we voted for somebody to come and stand up to this shit.
Trump.
175
That's what I got to say, y'all.
billion? For what? For like what? What did we get out of this? Did we get one mineral? Did we get two minerals? I don't know what we got. But like, I don't think
I'm
we
sure
got
Somebody
Find the
else's
minerals
pockets was
somewhere.
going
Did
crazy.
this help gas? Did this help anything in our
Oh,
day-to-day
it made
life?
gas worse.
Oh, don't say gas. He cut the
Bro,
pipeline.
when they first started, we were in Lafayette, bro. Think about it, they've been at war that long, bro.
Yeah, war lasts.
Joe Biden
years.
talking about what they said. What do you have to say to Putin about invading Ukraine? Don't. They took their ass in there next week. What that old man say? Yeah, we on that.
He literally just said, "Don't."
Hey man,
It's
I seen
ridiculous,
this video
dog.
earlier, bro. I just couldn't help but to laugh my ass off at this, bro.
Yeah, if
This was like
Zelenskyy
old
was in there
times.
talking to Biden like that. Yeah, you could get it. You sound like a good
Look when they call his
negotiator.
name.
Mr. President!
Look how skinny he is. He's weak and
What are you
feeble.
going to say to Trump on Wednesday?
Trump,
He can barely walk in that
scared
sand.
of Trump.
Mr. President, what are you going to
That's a
talk with
robot.
Trump on Wednesday?
Oh,
He at the border?
I don't know where he was at.
Was
but
that
it's
his
just
wife?
funny,
She was.
bro.
You shouldn't get through it easy.
I know, bro. She run that shit.
Duh.
She
She's
was running
mentally
shit.
cognitive. Her brain still works. That video above it is the one I saw. They grabbed dude off the street right there.
Damn.
From his mama.
Hold on.
They said, get in the car, boy. Yanked his clothes off. That's how they drafting people.
Got to go fight in this war.
This is what the American people, the American left is fighting for.
Oh,
This is what the American left supports.
That mean if they ran out of soldiers, who else? Where they gonna get their soldiers from?
They're forcing them to get up. They're putting these people on the front lines. No training. Get that boy AK. Go die for your country.
Wow.
Wow.
This is insane.
This is what Ukraine is fighting. This is a sovereign nation. This is what Buddy was crying for. This is a sovereign
Don't
nation.
cry about the immigrants
Where's
no
your
more.
suit?
This doesn't look very sovereign.
Fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse my language today, man.
This is terrible.
This is awful.
And all Trump said he wanted to do was end it.
Yeah.
Has anybody said anything about that?
So hold on. So they don't got that many soldiers that they just literally just grabbing people.
What that brother say?
Yeah, you need to stop, bro. You putting your
I
whole
know he
country.
probably cooking. He went
115K.
Either way Trump talks to Zelensky, that's what we've been missing. That's what I voted for. That's what I've been looking for. Somebody talking with their chin. Who you talking to? This is America. You better be humble when you walk up in here making demands. Who you think you talking to? This big Trump and big Vance. And I like how Vance stepped right in. Trump sat back like a G. Trump came in. No, I got this. I got this, big homie. Hey, bro, you need to check yourself. I'm doing you a favor. The United States does not need Ukraine. We can sit back and let Russia destroy y'all. So you better come with some humility, bro.
Like, think about that,
Well
though,
said.
bro. You should have actually debt till you die if we helped you in this war.
Well,
Ukraine
hold on.
should help United States for as long as the Earth is in the solar system.
But we got debt like that too.
Duh.
With who?
It's not the same.
A lot of people. We got
What can
debt.
you do to me, bro?
Exactly. You come get that thing. If you want that, go get that
They
thing.
can do something with you, but nobody can do
It's
nothing to us.
not. It's not the same, bro.
So
if you want
that's
that
just
so
how
bad,
that's
to go
gonna
get that thing.
Yeah, why they trying to fight for that bit?
The one thing I think we can agree on is we shouldn't shut down the government over a dispute. And you want to shut it down. You keep talking about
The
it.
last time, Chuck, you shut it down.
No.
And then you opened
20
it up very
times.
quickly. And
20
I
times.
don't want to do what you did.
20
But,
times you
Chuck,
have called for, I will shut down the government if I don't get my wool. None of us have said.
You want to know something?
You've said
Okay,
it.
you want to put that on
You
my...
said it.
I'll take it.
Okay, good.
You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay,
Absolutely.
fair enough.
And I
We
am
disagree.
proud, and I'll
We
tell you what,
disagree.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our countries.
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are not
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media.
48.
Right now, you guys are going around
Mr.
and
48.
forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems? Bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful
I will answer.
to come to the Oval Office of the United
answer.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good. We're going to feel very good and very strong.
That's when he like crossed the line with Trump.
We're
gonna feel. Don't tell us how we gonna feel. We're gonna feel good.
He talking about y'all gonna feel what happened if y'all don't help us. What?
Complete, utter disaster. I've been to Ukraine 8 or 9 times since the war started. I understand the consequences of Putin's actions against Ukraine. I appreciate what the Ukrainian people have done. They fought like tigers. At the end of the day, I was hoping that this minerals deal, which would be transformative in the relationship, would go over well. I talked to Zelenskyy this morning. Don't take the bait. President Trump was in a very good mood last night. Somebody asked me, am I embarrassed about Trump? I have never been more proud of the president.
Wow.
I was very proud of J.D. Vance, standing up for our country. We want to be helpful. What I saw in the Oval Office was disrespectful, and I don't know if we can ever do business with Zelenskyy again. I think most Americans saw a guy that they would not want to go in business with. The way he handled the meeting, the way he confronted the president was just over the top. So I think the relationship between Ukraine and America is important, vitally important. But can Zelenskyy do a deal with the United States. After what I saw, I don't know.
We're looking for peace. We're not looking for somebody that's going to sign up as strong power and then not make peace because they feel emboldened, and that's what I saw happening. I'm looking for peace. We're not looking to go into a 10-year war and play games. We want peace. And you saw what I saw today. This is a man that wants to get us signed up and keep fighting, and we're not doing that. Not for this country. He's got to say, I want to make peace. He doesn't have to stand there and say about Putin this, Putin that, and all negative things. He's got to say, I want to make peace. I don't want to fight a war any longer. His people are dying. He doesn't have the cards, just so you understand it, okay? I can tell you. Did you tell Zelenskyy to leave the White House? I don't have to tell you that. Go ahead. I think you know the answer to that. What? Wait.
Do you trust Zelenskyy?
Look, I don't trust or distrust anybody. I just want to get a deal done. And if the deal happens, good. But you can't embolden somebody that does not have the cards, and all of a sudden that person says, oh, well, now I can keep fighting. We're not going to keep fighting. You're going to get the war done, or let them go and see what happens. Let them fight it out.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, imagine if Kamala was in this position. What would she be doing?
She
we
would
would be giving more money. More money.
To be honest with you,
Downstairs.
this shows
There's one right outside the door.
this really shows that this man is not a puppet. I respect it.
We can think about it this way.
I respect it.
A president that funds, or so Joe Biden gave the money. That means that he was for the war. The president that didn't give the money is not for the war.
Right.
It's simple as that.
It is.
It is. I don't know why people overcomplicate it.
We are pleased to welcome back to Special Report Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Mr. President, thank you for the time today, especially on this day, to continue to do this interview. President Trump said after your meeting that you disrespected him and the Vice President and all of America in the Oval Office. Do you think you did? And do you think you owe an apology to President Trump?
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for the invitation for this dialogue, and good evening to all your country, to all Americans. I'm very thankful to Americans for all your support. You did a lot. I'm thankful to President Trump and to Congress bipartisan support. And I was always very thankful from all our people. You helped us a lot from the very beginning during 3 years of full scale.
I'm sorry. Everybody kept saying, like, Zelenskyy refuses to apologize. Like, I mean, so is that not an apology saying?
They're talking about while in the White House, I think.
Okay, he not apologizing for what he said or what he did.
Now he's like,
this was the same day yesterday.
That's why I was confused. Like, bro, everybody kept saying he didn't apologize. I feel like
he's not really apologizing.
He's just saying
He'd say he's thanking people. Like he
yeah, this is like a post game interview. Really.
It's like he's trying to, I guess, make him. I don't know. I feel it feels like
it's a PR
like
move.
He's trying. Yeah, a PR move. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a PR move.
Our people, you helped us a lot from the very beginning during 3 years of full-scale invasion. You helped us to survive. Anyway, we are strategic partners, and even in such tough dialogue. And I think we have to be very honest, and we have to be very direct to understand each other, because it's very, for us, very necessary to President Trump. And I'm with all respect that he wants to finish this war, but nobody wants to finish more than we, because we in Ukraine, we are in this war.
So I'm not hearing from you, Mr. President, a thought that you owe the president an apology.
No, I respect the president and I respect American people. And if, I think that we have to be very open and very honest. And I'm not sure that we did something bad. I think maybe sometimes some things we have to discuss out of media, with all respect to democracy and to a free media. But there are things where we have to understand the position of Ukraine and Ukrainians. And I think that is the most important thing. Am I not right?
Leaving the White House today, President Trump said this.
He's looking to go on and fight. He wants to come back right now, but I can't do that.
What do you make of that? Do you want to continue fighting, Do you want peace? And if he had the opportunity to go back to the White House right now, would you do it?
No. First of all, we want peace. That's why I'm in the United States. That's why I visited President Trump. And thanks for the invitation again. The deal on minerals is the first step to security guarantees. It's meant for the peace, closer to peace. That's why I'm here.
So why didn't you sign the deal?
I don't know. He probably felt like everybody's pressing him, man.
I was like, if he knows that the deal is the first step to peace, why didn't he sign it?
Bro, it's just his ego probably. He just probably felt like, man, they playing on my top so bad that he had to drop his nuts in front of everybody.
It's something going on with that money, bro.
He had to, bro.
There's something going on with that money, bro. Because if he just expressed that he wants peace, he knows that the mineral deal is the first step to peace. Why didn't you sign it,
bro? I feel like he literally just wanted to boost his ego and his pride. In that
well, I just saw today where the Polish prime minister walked him out. They backing him. And a couple other countries in Europe talking about they're going to pay it.
You talking about the Polish prime minister? I thought the Polish...
That should have been happening from the jump.
Polish,
no problem. I guess if that's what that's on y'all then.
And they the ones being critical of us not paying for it. Y'all talking about, they should be in NATO. What? The United States is NATO. We contribute more than every country combined.
But the Democratic senator said that Trump has become Putin's lapdog. Do you agree with that President Trump is too close to Vladimir Putin in your mind?
We spoke about it, and I think today very openly President Trump, he said that I want to be in the middle, otherwise I will not put these guys at the table.
And is he right?
I want to be very honest, I want really him to be more at our side. I will explain why. Because it's not just that the war began somewhere between our countries. The war began when Russia brought this war to our country, and they are not right. And they are not right. They didn't respect our territorial integrity. They brought the war on our territory to our families. Sorry for repeating, to our houses. And they're not right. And of course, all the Ukrainians want to hear strong position of the United States on our side. From one side, it's understandable. From another side, he wants to find some way of dialogue with Putin. But he always said, as I remember, he always said that peace through strength.
Do you think your relationship with Donald Trump, President Trump, after today, can be salvaged?
Can be? Yes, of course, because it's relations more than two presidents. It's the historical relations, strong relations between our people. And that's why I always began with to thank your people, from our people. And this is the most important. And of course, thankful to President and of course to Congress, but first of all to your people. Your people helped to save our people. People, the first. Human rights, the first. This is very, very important. And we are thankful and sorry for this. I mean, we wanted very much to have only strong relations.
What specifically do you want to see President Zelenskyy apologize for?
Well, apologize for turning this thing into the fiasco for him that it became. There was no need for him to go in there and become antagonistic. Look, this thing went off the rails. You were there, I believe. It went off the rails when he said, let me ask you a question to the vice president. What kind of diplomacy are you talking about? Well, this is a serious thing. I mean, thousands of people have been killed, thousands. And he talks about all these horrible things that have happened to prisoners of war and children, all true, all bad. This is what we're dealing with here. It needs to come to an end. We are trying to bring it to an end. The way you bring it to an end is you get Russia to the table to talk. And he understands that attacking Putin, no matter how anyone may feel about him personally, forcing the president into a position where you're trying to goad him into attacking Putin, calling him names, maximalist demands about Russia having to pay for the reconstruction, all the sorts of things that you talk about in a negotiation. Well, when you start talking about that aggressively, and the president's a deal maker, he's made deals his entire life, you're not going to get people to the table. And so you start to perceive that maybe Zelenskyy doesn't want a peace deal. He says he does, but maybe he doesn't. And that active, open undermining of efforts to bring about peace is deeply frustrating for everyone who's been involved in communications with them leading up to today. And I think we should apologize for wasting our time for a meeting that was going to end the way it did.
You yourself have said previously that Putin cannot be trusted in negotiations. That was the point that President Zelenskyy was ultimately making during that conversation, is that there cannot be an agreement without security guarantees, because he was talking about all the ceasefire agreements before, or agreements that Putin has just blown past. I mean, do you still feel that way, that Putin cannot be trusted in these negotiations?
Well, I was there yesterday when the president said in front of the media that our approach is going to be trust but verify. President Trump's made deals his entire life. He's not going to get suckered into some deal that's not a real deal. We all understand this. We understand it on our end for certain. And so the goal here is to get to a place we have to explore whether peace is possible. I've said this repeatedly. I don't know. I think it is, based on what they've said so far, but we have to explore that. How else is this war going to end? I ask people, what is the European plan to end this war? I can tell you what one foreign minister told me, and I'm not going to say who it was, but I can tell you what one of them told me, and that is that the war goes on for another year, and at that point, Russia will feel so weakened that they'll beg for a peace. That's another year of killing, another year of dying, another year of destruction, and by the way, not a very realistic plan in my point of view. So if there's a chance of peace, even if it's a 1% chance, that needs to be explored, and that's what President Trump is trying to do here.
Seems like Europe got it out for Russia, man. Nobody like Russia.
Duh, that's the biggest threat to them. They border them.
Yeah.
They should be concerned, and they rightfully should be.
But Trump said that a long time ago. When Joe was in office, he said that Europe should be paying them.
They should. It's more their problem than ours. It's way more their problem than ours. We just trying to be the world police and step in and be big brother.
Hey,
you know this guy ran over his ex-wife with his car?
Are you
he's not in jail.
Are you for real, or you just?
Ass. Come on now.
He went to jail for it?
That was a great answer.
Well, we can't say that he did.
Okay, look it up then, since you know so much.
All right then. I'm just saying we can't just say.
Man, what's his name, bro?
It's right there. Raphael Warnock.
Oh, that's him?
Yes.
Warnock. Anyways, now that was a great answer from Trump then, because like that's a bait right there. Do you trust Zelenskyy? I don't trust nobody, brother. It ain't about trust.
He didn't even say that. He said, I don't trust or distrust.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
He said, I just want a deal.
I know. That's all it should be. We here for deals, man. We ain't here for all this other stuff. All this friendly stuff, man. We want a war to stop. I don't know, man. Zelenskyy, not like seeing that your soldiers packing people up to come fight in the war. Does that seem like democracy? Like, to me, I don't think so.
Nah.
In my opinion, man. Because, I mean, you can't just do no stuff like that, bro.
You can't.
Just random people out there with no training at all.
Well, back in the day, they had to do
but
that.
this ain't back in the day, though, bro. And we funding that, bro. Like, you feel me? Come on,
it's just
man.
like we need peace, bro. At the end of the day, it needs to be peace.
We probably put them uniforms on them brothers back out there. And y'all got them uniforms on and y'all packing random people up to go die?
That's bad.
Come on, man. Joe Biden and them is the worst administration ever. That shit is insane.
That's the worst I ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
Not for real. Joe Biden wasn't running it.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
This is bad.
They said Barack. Y'all should have seen that. Trump said Barack was running and everything. Trump said it out his mouth on the high.
Said that.
Huh?
I don't blame him.
Said that.
There was another clip that was crazy. People saying that Trump is aligning. He's just trying to get on Putin's good side. I just don't. They trying to line him back.
He wants
up
peace,
Russia.
bro. They say that every time, but he's not trying to be the tough guy. He's trying to be the guy who's getting the deal done and trying to make everybody make money.
How much money have we gained in Russia?
Well, we had that pipeline, so.
I'm just saying though, if Trump was so Putin, if he was so for Putin, he would have gave Putin some money, right?
Facts.
So that debunked that.
I don't understand why everybody always say that, like trying to broker peace with Russia and have them on good conditions is a bad thing.
I don't see what do the Democrats get out of this? Just a good guy card?
They think helping
war
they think
contract.
helping Ukraine. Well, obviously we know they scraping money off of it.
They got their calls and puts.
We've known that. We've also known that they think that if we help Ukraine, we get an ally out of that. But I mean, if Russia is the more powerful one, I don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, guys. I mean, hey, man, I think Trump did the right thing. He did. 100% fact. Everybody crying about it. You're a dumbass and you don't know what
Is it a white supremacy country?
I don't know, but they definitely
It's
have
a YouTube video.
all white people.
It's a
there.
YouTube video attached. Click on it. Oh, no.
Well,
Oh, they wilding out there.
and they got all white people. I mean, no black people in Ukraine. I mean, but hey.
I ain't shed no tears for Ukraine. I've been against them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody should. Everybody should be after this conference that happened, guys. Let us know what y'all think in the comments, though, guys.